Hey you, welcome back. If you watched my last video, we talked about how avoiding your finances really isn't about money. It's actually about the emotion. It's about the shame. It's about the fear, unfortunately. It's about the guilt. And really, it's about the stories that we've attached to the numbers. Now, today I want to talk a little about, take it a step further because awareness is really powerful, but awareness without action really just turns into overthinking, and we don't want that. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about how to actually feel safe with money again. First, we got to redefine safety. For a lot of us, money has never felt safe. Maybe you grew up watching it disappear. Maybe you watched your parents argue about it. Maybe you made decisions that you regret. Maybe you've been in survival mode for so long that stability feels foreign. I've been there. So when someone says just budget, it low-key feels dismissive because budgeting isn't always the issue. Safety is. And safety is emotional really before it is mathematical. So here's something I tell my clients. Your nervous system doesn't care about your spreadsheet. It just doesn't. It cares about the perceived threat. And if opening your bank account app triggers that anxiety, if looking at your credit score feels like judgment, if seeing a low balance makes your chest tight or your stomach queasy, your body is responding to money like it's danger. And we can't build wealth from that state of threat, right? So we got to build wealth from a state of clarity. Now, clarity comes from regulation. Now, I know you're asking, well, how do I start? So step one, we got to slow down the moment because before you open your app, before you look at the numbers, before you spiral, you got to pause. Take one breath, deep breath. Literally inhale for 4 seconds. Hold, exhale. This might sound simple, but it tells your body we are safe. This is information, not danger. That shift matters. Number two, you just separate the numbers from your identity because your bank account is not your worth. Your credit score is not your character. Your debt is not your destiny. Numbers are data. Data is neutral. We assign the meaning. So if our account says $347, that's data. If your mind says you're behind, that's a whole story you're attaching to it. And stories can be rewritten, which is so awesome. Step three is create one tiny structure, not a 15 tab spreadsheet, not a full financial overhaul, not a 90-day transformation plan. One structure. Maybe it's a 15-minute money check-in. Maybe it's automating one bill. Maybe it's moving $25 into savings. Maybe it's listing out all your balances without fixing anything. Structure builds safety, and safety builds momentum. You don't need intensity, you just need consistency. Because let me tell you something that might free you. You are not bad with money. You may be unhealed around money. You may be uneducated about money. You may be dysregulated around money. But that is different from being bad. And once you remove that shame, you unlock power. For a long time, I thought financial confidence meant control. Now I know it means calm. Calm when I look, calm when I plan, calm when I adjust, calm when I pivot, because life will life. Expenses will come, plans are going to shift, income might go up and down. But if you can stay regulated, you can stay strategic. So let's talk about something a little bit deeper. Some of us avoid the money because if we look at it, we'll have to confront the decisions, the spending patterns, the relationships, our lifestyle choices, our habits. And looking at money forces truth. And truth often feels uncomfortable before it feels freeing. But here's what I've learned. Avoidance prolongs discomfort while clarity shortens it. You might feel anxious for about 20 minutes while you're facing your finances, but you feel low-grade stress every single day when you're avoiding them. So which one actually counts more? And I want to say this gently. Soft life does not mean a passive life. Being rooted and responsible, yes, I said it, means you can live softly because you built the structure underneath. Peace is engineered. It's not accidental. And financial peace, that's something that is intentional. So here's your challenge this week. I want you to open your bank account. Don't change anything yet. Just observe. Just become aware. Notice what you feel. Name that emotion. Breathe through it. Then close the app. That's it. Right now, we're just going to build the tolerance. We're building the safety. We're building the neutral feeling that we need for information. And once we build that neutral feeling, then we can build a strategy. Because when money stops feeling like a threat, it really becomes a tool for options, a tool for generosity, a tool for stability, and a tool for vision. But you can't use this tool. You can't use a tool that you're afraid to touch. So if this resonated with you, I want you to comment one word, and that's safe. Because we are building a safe relationship with money over here, okay? Not dramatic, not extreme, not shame-based, but safe. And if you're on this journey with me, please subscribe, because we're not just talking about wealth here. We're talking about lifestyle. We're talking about wholeness. And those two, they go together. So I'm Mo, and I hope to see you in the next video. Take care.